Today I've got two keys for you, paddle and a straight key. That's right, folks, our friends over at Xiegu have gotten into the key business. We have the 3.5mm cable to get you plugged into your radio. We've got some instruction manual, but it's kind of an on-off switch, so there ain't gonna be too much. It'll tell you about adjustment, it'll tell you about connections, it'll tell you about stuff in German that I can't read. And then you get the key itself. Ooh, she pretty. Before we get this box out of the way, there's also some adjustment tools in there. But if you don't have a set of Allen wrenches by this time in your life, how can you call yourself a ham? All right, let's get you zoomed in for a nice close look. So this looks like it's magnesium or something with the speckled hammered finish to it, but it is probably just aluminum. So there is a little bit of an adjustment there. This is insulated from the base, so where do we make the contact? Oh, this is kind of reverse setup, look at that. So what we're doing is we're opening the connection and closing the connection. And what you want to do for speed is get that down as small amount of movement as possible. So you really don't want to be pounding that brass like that. Set it so there's very little movement, all right? And then we can tighten down this back screw to get you your adjustment. And then this is your spring for your return. And now that the spring for the return is done, there ain't no return left on it, so you can tighten this up. And as we tighten this up, see if I can get you some light in there. Take a look at that spring. So I'm loosening right now, but that spring starts to get stretched when we tighten it up, and we add more and more strength to it. Pretty good. I'm going to plug this into a radio later. We'll be able to hear the side tone and do everything. I am not that good at straight keying, so you're going to see just how bad my straight key experience is. Let's get you zoomed back out for the next one. This is the one that I was waiting for myself. This is their paddle. Again, more stuff in German, more stuff about adjusting, more 3.5mm connection cables, more packing material, more tools, more key. This is twice as much key as the last one. It's actually a little bit heavier. I'll get you some weights here in a bit. Look at that. Those paddles look like they might even be carbon fiber. They might not, but they might be. Let's get zoomed in again. All right, so we have tons and tons of adjustments here, so we can loosen this up. These are tightened down by those top springs, those top screws, so we need to get our tools out finally and make some adjustments. And these are two different sizes, so we'll try the big one first. Loosen that up, back that off a bit, get that so it's just tight. Now that that is good and tight, we'll tighten it down again. And then this one here will adjust the spacing on your key. So overall, it looks like it is some pretty stout construction. It's got a nice rubberized base on it to make it so that it doesn't slide much on your bench, or it doesn't scratch up your bench when it does slide. It depends on what material you sit it down on as to whether it slides or not. All right, let's get a radio plugged in. We'll use the included 3.5mm cable, and we might as well use a Xiegu radio with the Xiegu key. Plug that into the key port on the side. Get this all set up in a comfortable operating position where I can see it using the kickstands that are built in. Switch it into CW mode. And let's see if there's a break-in setting, because I don't have an antenna attached. Key type manual. This is auto left or auto right, so we'll do auto left. Turn the CW trainer on, and that should mean that we're not transmitting. That's correct. Go back and change that speed. I'm going to do 18. All right, that key is set up improperly for me. Let's do auto right and see if that changes it. There we go. Whoops. Keep messing up my own call sign. I'm a little rusty. Why not go for broke with the rustiness? Key feels pretty good. It doesn't move around too much when we're doing it. Let's go back to key and let's change that to manual. How painful was that to hear? Got my scale out here. Let's get ourselves some weight. This is the paddle, 1 pound, 3.35 ounces. And this is the straight key, 13.9, oh, 14 ounces even. Nice. All right, here's the details on the straight key from the website. $69.95 for the straight key. Crisp return action, built for fast, accurate CW. Rock solid stability, plug and play capability. Durable and precise construction, perfect for beginners. Excellent. And here are the specs for the Iambic key, the VK6 from Xiegu. It's $79.95 as of the time of this recording. Iambic dual paddle design, precision adjustable feel, high-end construction, built from CNC machined aluminum alloy and silver-plated copper contacts, and a sandblasted finish for enhanced durability and corrosion resistance. Smooth magnetic centering. The magnetic return mechanism ensures consistent paddle feel with zero friction, while polished carbon fiber paddles offer a premium touch with rounded, comfortable edges. They are carbon fiber. I even like that they have these little bearings down here for your straight key. These are set up pretty well. Can't see if there's any bearings on this one because they would be buried. The bearings would be buried inside of the arch there. The magnetic return is really nice. Adjust these keys however you want. I always know that the least amount of movement means the fastest amount of movement means the most efficient amount of movement. These are really high quality, really nicely done, and they will make your shack look good if you have one of these on your desk next to your radio. And in order to get one, there is a link in the description down below from the fine folks over at Radioddity. Use my code TO15 to save $15 off of these keys too. And if you don't like CW keys, how'd you make it this far in the video? There's one right over here you should watch instead. Thanks for being awesome. I'll see you over there. Oh yeah, be sure to subscribe and click like and join the channel and all that jazz. Really helps out.